Now that you know how to set your meter to voltage, let's do through the process of measuring voltage. Start by confirming that your black lead is plugged into the COM port and your red lead is plugged into the port marked V. Determine if the system runs on AC or DC power. Usually, you can find this information on the schematic. Set your multimeter dial to measure AC or DC voltage. When measuring voltage, you will place your leads in parallel with the component. Recall that in parallel means that there are multiple paths for current to flow through a circuit. Parallel components will have reduced current, but the same voltage as each other. To place your leads in parallel, you do not need to disconnect the circuit. You will place the tip of one lead on the entrance and the exit of the component. This places your meter in parallel with the component. When you are measuring DC voltage, the placement of your leads affects the measurement. Since current flows in one direction in a DC circuit, each component has a positive and a negative end. For some components, the positive end will be marked in red. The negative end will be marked in black. Place your leads on the positive and negative terminals of the component you are measuring. The red lead should be touching the positive end. The black lead should be touching the negative end. If your multimeter reads a negative voltage, it means that your leads are in the wrong position. To fix this, reverse the order of your leads. Your black lead should go where your red lead is. Your red lead should go where your black lead is. For example, let's say that you wanted to measure the voltage across a 12 volts DC battery. You would place your red lead onto the terminal marked with a plus sign. The black lead will go on the terminal with a sign. The voltage will appear on the multimeter display. For example, 12 volts. Recall that AC current alternates direction. Because the current changes direction, there is no positive or negative side of components like in DC voltage. Your multimeter will not display negative voltage while reading AC voltage. Just like DC voltage, you need to place your leads in parallel with the component. Since there is no positive or negative terminals, you can place your leads on either terminal of the component. The voltage and units will appear on your multimeter display. For example, 5 volts. Recall that some multimeters require you to manually set the range of your measurement. If your multimeter is not auto-ranging, you will need to change the range to get a more accurate measurement. Slowly turn the dial to lower ranges until you get an accurate measurement. In this section, you learned how to use your multimeter to measure AC and DC voltage. In the next section, we will teach you how to measure temperature.